Hey, Cody here from Lightspeed Social Agency. Wanted to drop into today to talk to you about the most important things you can do to get your spring marketing off the ground. Right as things start to warm up is when people are thinking about lawn care. So in these last cool days here, we need to be thinking about what we can do to position our business before everyone wants to hire a lawn care person. We need to be preparing for the race so that when it's here, we're not, dying on the sidelines with a big stitch in our side. So just 5 quick things here that I think you should do. They'll tie into some other things that we have talked about on the channel before, and I'll refer you out to videos if I think that they would be super helpful to execute on the tip. All right, so the very first thing is that you need to have a functional, modern website, right? You need to have a website that when people get on it, it looks good. And my number one website tip, and I see so many lawn care businesses break this rule, is that there is no way to request a quote above the fold, not below the fold. We want it above the fold. So above the fold just means where someone hits your website, the area where they don't have to scroll at all, that is above the fold. And that's like a reference back to when people read print newspapers. So maybe I should update my language a little bit there. But we want to have a way for them to request a quote above the fold. We want to have the website look clean and load very quickly. Any amount of waiting for a website to load and people are like, I'll just try another company. So that is the first thing, is have a functional, modern website. And we have a write-up of all of these tips that we'll link down in the video description for you. And a big thing I would have you look out there is we talked to Riley Patoshnik from RocketThruster about the absolute essentials of building great landing pages. And those are maybe a little bit more of an advanced idea for your marketing campaigns, but they are how you start to get results, is to drop people onto landing pages. If you follow like Russell Brunson and that kind of marketing community, you might have seen them referred to as squeeze pages, where you're dropping people onto a page where there's not a lot of options other than to take the next action you want them to take. So take a look at that video from Riley. I'll have it pop up somewhere around here, and you'll be able to watch that interview. All right, the second thing is that you need to have year-round marketing efforts. And that does not mean that you need to pay someone like us at Lightspeed year-round, but you need to be doing things year-round. So low simmer campaigns, just spending a couple bucks a day on Facebook to make sure that people see you, even during the off-season right now. And I've heard from people, and I have clients that are spooling up their campaigns full bore right now. So this might be a thing to keep in mind for the end of the year, is what you can keep going in the off season to stay relevant to your customers, keep yourself in front of them. And that can be, making sure that if your trucks aren't wrapped, maybe you don't have time to take care of that before the summer, although I would really, really recommend it to get some sort of branding on your trucks. But making sure that those vehicles still are driven so that people still see the logo, still see you around through the off season. Anything that you can do, still wearing a uniform. If you're doing off-season services, keep the same uniform, keep the same level of professionalism year-round so that people are always seeing you. And that's when you move a little bit from sort of almost direct selling marketing to brand marketing, where people recognize your logo, they see you a lot. You have to get this mind shift pivot, because that is what helps you move from your smaller business of anywhere up to 200,000, when you're pushing from 200 to $500,000, and then you want to have made this transition completely by the time you're hitting $1 million in revenue, which is our goal at Lightspeed, is to push you across that $1 million finish line. Get started now with your marketing. If you're not going full bore yet, you need to be very, very, very soon. We have a video that we will link about Facebook ads for landscapers. If you need some ideas of how to get started there, the video is called "Why Your Landscaping Facebook Ads Never Work," and I can tell you, it is why they don't work. And you hear so many people complaining about they tried and they wasted a bunch of money, and then you ask them what they did and they boosted a post or whatever else. So watch that video to get your ads in order this season. If you need help with your ads, we can help you with your ads. Talk to us. There's a link in the description where you can reach out to us. All right, number 3. This is so simple. You can do it today. I promise you, you're going to be intimidated by it. You can do it today. You can knock it out and you'll be able to use it for years. You need to film an intro video for your company, right? So this is super simple. If you look at like even the intro on this channel, if you look at that, it's a very similar setup to what I think you should do for your lawn care business. If you can cut it together with a little bit of footage of things happening in the field, that is awesome. Anything you can do to increase that production value. But if it is just you in your office with a webcam in a nice shirt with your logo on it, telling people, we're Jack's Lawn Care and Landscaping. This is who we are. This is what we do. Take out your phone, mount it somewhere, lean it against something that will hold it up, and then get it recorded. Introduce yourself, talk about your business, talk about the services you provide, and get it out. This will help you. It's the first step to making that personal connection with customers that will keep them around, right? If you're just the lawn guy, you're the lawn business, it's not the same as if they've seen you. They know Jack's face. They know when they call the office, Rebecca's going to answer. When they know those sorts of things, they're much more forgiving when mistakes do happen, and they will. And then also, it keeps them around because then they're firing someone whose name and face they know versus firing a random company. So film an intro video today. If you need a script, we have a script. I'll link it in the description here. You can get that script. It's entirely free. It has some tips on setting up your phone and kind of some different budget ranges, but I would tell you, record what you can record right now. Don't delay. Grab that script, go fill in the blanks on it, and record it with what you have now. And if you can do a better version in the future, do a better version. But filming an intro video, getting it on the homepage of your website, using it in some retargeting ads is a great place to throw in that video where people see you for the first time. So get that done. Number 4, branding on your trucks and uniforms. I already talked about this, but now is the time to pay to get that done. Invest a little now before your trucks are out being seen by people all the time. When you see like a billboard that is blank, every time someone drives past that is a pair of eyeballs that could have seen an advertisement on that billboard, and instead they're seeing something blank, or they're seeing the ad for the billboard company trying to sell space on billboards. When you have unbranded trucks, when you have employees wearing their own t-shirts and not wearing a branded t-shirt, that's what happens every time someone sees that truck, someone sees that person. It was an opportunity to put your business in front of them that you're throwing away. So think about that. Don't do like a tiny little like magnet cling on the side of the truck. If you can afford to wrap it, wrap it. If not, as big as you can go that makes sense on the door of the truck or on the tailgate of the truck. Make sure that when people see your vehicles, they know that it's you. When they see your employees, they know that it's your business. Absolutely so important. And then the final thing here is, is it time to consider outsourcing your marketing efforts? If you are, pulled in 1,000 different directions every day, marketing is one of those things that you can very easily get off your plate by working with a third-party agency like Lightspeed Social Agency. So if you know that you are not getting the results you need because you're having to half-ass copy to get it out the door as quickly as possible, or you're using ads from 5-6 years ago because that's the last time you had time to sit down and write them, it might be time to invest in your business and reclaim some of your time by working with a third-party agency. So if that is something that we can help you with our hyper-local neighborhood by neighborhood targeting on Facebook, reach out to me through our website, and we would love to put together a quote for you, talk to you about your business, and see how we could come alongside you and help you grow your business this spring. All right, thanks so much for watching. I will talk to you later.